why is it Chelsea trashing these people 4-1 again? Is it? It calls for a serious concern. No? It calls for a serious. Upon say yes, we will miss a lot of chances. We will not really play well as a big team.
Exactly,
but
exactly.
you manage to get those goals, and that means a lot.
We did not even manage to get those goals. We actually played them perfectly well. You understand? But I just feel like if we should take the goals away from the way we actually played today, we did not play coherently as a team at all. The first half was a total disorganized game. I mean, starting George within the kicking him in the number 9 position. It was not a right call for Maresca. Honestly, I feel like why play George in that number 9 position? And also you playing Madueke. See, all of them today's first half was not really that great. It was not really. It was just like an experiment. I feel like we should have already known our first 11. Maresca. Honestly speaking, we should know our first 11 already. We should not start using people that are not fit to play the game. You get it? Because we cannot keep on doing this. Each and every time we are complaining that this is what. No, it doesn't make any sense at all. Then James also, he was not playing as the captain that we expect, and I feel like he needs to understand his role. Now you are being given a role to play as a midfielder. You need to understand that your role as a midfielder is for you to be able to create chances and not always drifting the ball backward too much. You get it? So that was mainly what he was actually doing, and then you could actually see even Enzo Fernandez, he was unable to connect those passes that he actually used to connect with the guys. He was actually giving wrong passes within the first half of the match.
It was your frontline players that are not positioning well, opening way for him to see them.
No, it was not like they were not positioning well. It was most of the time the balls that he actually gives were late passes. You understand? Most of the ball were late passes, and there are some balls where I felt like one on time. Even Madueke was not running into those spaces because they were clear open spaces whereby he could have actually run into, and then Enzo would have given in the ball. The same thing with George also, and the same thing with Sancho. You understand? Sancho was not even unable to even dribble one player. You get? Just that the only thing that just shaped the whole game today was just that he was able to score a goal. You get it? It was just because he was able to score a goal. Aside from the goal taken away from Sancho, he did not perform perfectly well today, and I felt like he should have actually been taken off within the second half. You understand? Quickly, because they took off the likes of Fernandez, this person, James. They took out so many people, and then you are leaving Sancho there for what? Take him out also, take George out also. You get, these people did not actually contribute anything within the first half of the match, aside from the goal whereby Enzo only just gave 2 assists and then it was a goal. Aside from those 2 goals within the first half, it was nothing.
But I'm still happy that you guys were able to pull this through in the first leg, because second leg it won't be like this.
I'm praying that second leg won't be like this, because I see this is just taking me to a flashback of the way we played against Liga Warsaw. Remember that the last game with Liga Warsaw, we actually won them 3-0, and then coming to our own, they played us 2-1. So I'm just hoping that it will not be the same thing whereby they're actually coming to our own and they are wanting to dominate us, because within the last 15 minutes they were dominating. Honestly speaking, they were dominating. They should have had more goals, because these people created less chances, but they made sure that they utilized each and every one of their chances. If not that they were not just clinical enough, they would have scored. They would have drawn the match. Would have drawn the match, but all the same, we actually won the game.
All right, so let's talk about Jackson today. Jackson saw this people and started playing like will I say DROGBA?
No.
With right kick
Jackson,
and left.
Jackson. Honestly, he was superb today. He was on top form today. Honestly, he was on top form today. I was not even expecting that those 2 goals, like he would score 2 goals in a particular match. No, I wasn't expecting that from him. But today, he actually gave it his top best, and it was a bang for him. Honestly speaking, it was a bang for him. When he actually even came on within the second half, I knew that the game was already sealed. I seen him there. I was confident because I knew that he was going to hold the game together. He's that kind of player that he moves the attack forward. He's able to bring the pressure to him, and then when the pressure is with him, you get, when the pressure is just with him, just forget it. Every other thing is dust. You get, so whenever the pressure is with him, he makes sure that every other people comes into play, and then he's able to make those kind of connected passes.
All right. So what about your defense today?
No, my defense was okay. Just that goal, they shouldn't have allowed that goal to enter. But it was okay.
Somebody weighed the pipe 4-0, and he got 1 goal, and you are no. They created like 3 chances they could have scored.
No, see, my defense was okay. It was okay, but you get it. So
it's just that those people are not clinical enough. If they were clinical enough, that was say it was okay.
That was what I was saying. That if they were clinical enough, we would have actually drawn the game. Honestly, if they were clinical enough, we would have drawn the game.
And you guys missed a lot of chances.
We created less chances. We created less chances to be missing more chances. You understand? There was a chance whereby Kopama He was even looking for a leg to use to score a ball, whereby that ball was actually given to you on a clean slate. Just put the ball at the back of the net. You understand it? And most of our players, I feel like our players are not clinical enough. You understand? They are not clinical enough to know when to shoot, when to make an assist, when to give. They don't understand it. There's this guy that actually came on within the 10 minutes of the match. Wash. That guy just won. He had just one chance, and he shot the ball perfectly well. If not that the keeper actually noticed the ball and parried it away. And honestly speaking, I feel like we should be doing much more of that. Yeah, we should be doing much more of that. We should not always wanting to pass. See, the box is very, very big, whereby you can actually score from any angle. You understand? Play ball in this, you get it. So it will actually be much more okay. But they are not doing that. Instead, they are wanting to make passes. And too much of passes at times might actually lead to your opposition collecting the ball from you, because you would not know what to do next. But whereby you make, just quick 1-2, and then you are at the box sitting there, scoring those goals, we will not be here. We would actually be jubilating, but it's all good. All right, so are we to say that Kopama is now a normal player? No, it's not. It is the fault of the coach. Honestly speaking, it is the fault of the coach. And also, I would say that it is because we lack inexperience. No, let me tell you something. We lack inexperience. There are not much more of experienced players inside the team. Look at Mujeeb, somebody that we could actually be banking upon that. Yes, is the experienced player within the game. You understand? But these days, Maresca would rather sit him on the bench than starting him. You understand? We need an experienced player that can help Kopama. You understand? So, but we don't have that. I know what you guys are doing there. Kopama does mistakes. It's nobody's mistakes. It's the coach's problem. Whenever he does a mistake, hold on. Chelsea fans will not they criticize him. No, we criticize until it's Jackson that touches the ball once. Attack from up, left, right, and center, up and down. We need to tell ourselves. But Kopama will carry ball and throw away. You want to know we will not do that to Kopama, because he has been the savior of Chelsea. You understand? And if you are a savior of a particular team, you cannot get that kind of bashing. It is not possible. If Jackson was doing the same thing, we would not be bashing him. And look at him here today now. We are praising him. Okay. We are praising him. So the same thing should also go for Kopama also. But I feel like if Kopama should have, someone that can be assisting him as an experienced player, even I feel like the coach should even be, try to motivate him, try to ginger him, boy, what's up? What's happening? Why are you not playing? You get it. So, but it's all good. All right. So what's the final thought of the game? Well, I just want them to be able to finish the match at our home. Honestly, we should not come here and lament the same way that we actually play Liga also. They should just come to Stamford Bridge, and then we should just end it there. Honestly speaking. All right. Thank you so much for the time. Yeah, you're welcome. Thank you. Yeah.